more to come. But as you look to your right now, right on cue, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's welcome the Lynx AH7 helicopter. Arriving from the right with a pass that gave us an excellent opportunity for a photo. We're going to see some incredible aerobatics with this aircraft, Sam, aren't we?
Absolutely. So flying for us this afternoon is Lynx pilot Clive Clark. He's spent 17 years in Army aviation as a pilot and helicopter instructor, and almost 30 years for Her Majesty's Forces. He has over 6,000 flying hours, mostly on twin-turbine helicopters. He has experience of military flying, including counter-terrorism, airborne reconnaissance, casualty evacuation, pilot instruction, assessment, examination, and he's also flown VIPs in hostile environments such as the jungle and the desert. He now works for the National Police Air Service as a national training captain and spends his hobby in the summer flying at air shows as part of Project Lynx with the Westland Lynx helicopter.
Climbing into the sky, we're going to see several wingovers, and get your cameras ready because we're going to see a hover like no other. We're going to see a wonderful hover at 300 feet above the sea with a very slow 360-degree turn very soon. So cameras at the ready because this is something rather special. Here we go.
Now, as the Westland Lynx helicopter hovers in front of us, the centre of the display line, he's now flying sideways, pointing his rotor tail back towards the pier and pitching around towards the Jaywick end of the beach. You can see close up here from the seafront the 42-foot main rotor diameter as he dives down. The aircraft is 50 feet long and weighs over 10,000 pounds fully loaded. The engines are two Rolls-Royce GEM 41-to-1 turbo shafts with 1,120 horsepower each.
He's now flying backwards before spinning once again, so we see each side of the Lynx helicopter. And then again, turning to face the crowd, up to our right at the moment, sort of flying towards the Martello Tower. Again, a nice graceful turn, backwards a little bit more, so everybody on Clacton seafront is going to get a great view.
Now, of course, Ian, we see a lot of high-energy, high-speed aerobatics, but when you see slow flying, you might be forgiven for thinking it's easy. I can tell you from experience that slow flying is incredibly difficult because that accuracy is so important. Every wrong turn or manoeuvre is so obvious when you're flying slowly.
And doing the pirouettes as you go. Bit higher now in the skies. Oh, and a wonderful dip of the nose right in front of us on the commentary point.
Now, flying fairly low level for an air display today, but the service ceiling of the aircraft is 10,600 feet with a range of 322 miles.
What a journey this particular Lynx has been through. Project Lynx, based in Bury St Edmunds, have made it their aim to return Lynx helicopters to the sky so they can be remembered for the roles they've played in the British military in the past. They acquired this particular helicopter in 2019, and since then it's been based at North Weald under the care of Weald Aviation Limited. Before a full refurbishment to airworthy condition, the 14th of February 2022, she returned to the skies.
Now, Ian, you missed that, but he was pitching the rotor tail downwards. Then he went complete 180 with the front of the aircraft pointing the other way, up and down like a seesaw. I hope that he's still got his breakfast on board.
Well, apparently curry and ice cream is the thing that you have before your aerobatics if you listen to the Firebirds.
I'm not sure I'm quite brave enough to try that.
We'll ask Clive later. Must say well done to Graham, who is the man behind Project Lynx. He's actually purchased another Lynx since he did up this one. He's got a Mark 9 Alpha, a veteran of the Afghanistan campaign. It's in the process of being fully restored, so maybe we're going to see another one in the future.
It's lovely to see the preservation of this historic rotary aircraft brought to the civilian teams and for airshow entertainment. It helps to preserve that heritage for future generations to learn about their active roles when they were deployed with the military.
Thank you so much for waving as Clive dipped his nose, bowing to the crowd before that rapid descent off over the pier and into the distance along the Tendring coastline. What about that, Clacton? Let's hear it for the Lynx helicopter AH7